What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you on this amazing Thursday. It's Thursday, the 1st. Whoa, June 1st. Guys, here we go. 12 days left to the Hinman emails are supposed to be launched. Good morning to everyone here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Always make sure you guys understand that nothing I talk about should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just documenting my journey in the evolution of money. My name is, James, aka 68J. I've been in this crypto space since 2017. Having a lot of fun. That's it. Sharing the opportunity. Guys, there's some crazy stuff going on right now in crypto. Crazy stuff. And, you know, after doing more due diligence, I think I've got a certain feeling. I got that feeling. Who's that, James Brown? I got that feeling. Good Lord. Help me. Let me stop. All I need to do is get a little cake put on my back. I'm in my James Brown mode right now. Good morning, Shane Sullivan. What's up, my brother? CK's in the house. Randy B, my sister from out there in Vegas, hanging out. Shouts out to my man Tony Baggs out there as well. Queens in the house. We got Anthony Wander. We got my man, Crypto OG, Laurel Jackson in the house. What's up, my brother? Laurel Jack, Crypto OG. Look at all these stars. Laurel Level. What's up, family? Look at all those stars, man. You may be my lucky star, but good Lord, let me stop. Can't sing. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Market cap right now is at 1.13 trillion. Pepe, it's up 4%. We're going to the moon. Stop it. Right now we got Bitcoin at 26,914, guys. Bitcoin can't seem to make its mind up. Basically what it's showing us, guys, is it's strong. It's strong, but yet it's showing some weak signals right now. So, I mean, the fact that Bitcoin has made it through the storm, guys, crypto has made it through the storm. Think about good Lord, the last year and a half. Think about it. All the stuff that's come out. All the crap. I can't even say FUD because FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But there's been a whole lot of crap going on in crypto, right? So, you know, for Bitcoin to sit here at 26.9 is amazing to me. You know, if it's at 27, 28, obviously it's not holding that 27.7, 2700 level. Let's see if it holds, you know, if it can stay above 26, what is it, like 8, 26.5? If not, we could be heading down. If we get down to 26, we should be going up. But again, we say that and look what happens. And again, a lot of it is predicated off of what goes on around the U.S., the good old U.S. Interest rates, inflation, what's going on? We'll see. Right now, we got Ethereum at 1864, again, showing good strength because you guys got to remember, back when Bitcoin was at 2,700 last time, which is higher than what it is now, Bitcoin was back at 1,700 and something. So, I'm sorry, Ethereum was at 1,700 and something. So, good Lord, Bitcoin was 1,700, right? Ethereum was at 1,700 and some change. So for Ethereum to show 1864, it's showing some strength. We got BNB right now holding above that 300 mark at 305. We got XRP holding at 50 cents. Good Lord, first time I've seen this morning. Still up 12% over the last week. That's good. But again, you know, these are levels that if Bitcoin dips, everything dips with it. Cardano's at 36 cents. We've got Dogecoin, that old Doji Poji pudding pie. Where's it at? 7 cents. We've got Matic at 89 cents. We got Solana at $20. We got TRX at 7 cents. Guys, a lot of this stuff is pretty much the same. Polkadot at 523. Shiba, nothing's changed. 5 zeros and an 8. You know, I'm going to just go over some major coins. I shouldn't even say major coins. Just go over a few coins because if I say major, why is my coin not major? Link is at 641. Uniswap is at 503. Everything's the same. That's why I'm skipping past stuff. You know, Stellar's still up at 9 cents, 663, 6.63% for the week. We've got ICP at 471, File at 467. We've got Crow. Crow back at 5 cents. What happened to Crow? Where's that strength at, Crow? Back at 5 cents? Good Lord. Arbitrum, 115. That's down, huh? What happened to the guy that was making all that money with it? I bet he bought some more. VTHO is at 2 cents. We got Near at 156. Let's see, the GRT at 13 cents. Algo at 14 cents. EGLD at 36.71. Optimism at 140. We got Manitou for $1. Stacks is 60 cents. I mean, a lot of the stuff, guys, as I look at the percentage, it's pretty much the same as yesterday. Nothing's really changed. I mean, 2%, 1%, 3%. Flow is at 72 cents, guys. So not a whole lot to talk about as far as price action or anything that's really pumping in the market right now. So I think that's kind of, XDC is at 3 cents. Now that's up still 21% for the week. Good Lord, 7% of the last 24 hours. That's something to talk about. A lot of bullish sentiment around XDC right now. Is there anything else here? Pepe is at 80 instead of 83. I guess you could say that's something going on, huh? What is that? In the last 24 hours, 5%. A lot of people dream token. Good Lord. GMX is at 53.43. Flare is at 2 cents, down 11% still over the last 7 days, 1.85% for the last 24 hours. Will that thing get to 1 cent? It's possible. It's possible. AGIX at 29 cents. Zilliqa, the real deal, is at 2. And we got EAJ coming in at 32, guys. So I skip past a lot of stuff because it's all the same thing. I mean, for those of you guys who want a detailed breakdown of every coin, just go to CoinMarketCap, go to yesterday's video. Nothing's changed. It's nothing nothing that has changed incredibly to the upside. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. The question is, what's going on with Bitcoin? You got to look at the main ones, man. What's going on with Bitcoin? There's a lot of sentiment that this thing can head down still. Depends on some of the things that we face coming into June. But in the same footnote, there's a lot of bullish optimism right now with XRP, which is right now has been one of the top trending, if not the #1 trending coin right now, in the millions on Twitter. It's just crazy because people want to know. And here's the thing: it's not about at this point. It's not Liz. What's up, sis? Animo's in the house. We got my man Beekeeper69. What's up, my brother? It's not even about if you're an XRP believer. It's funny because I see people like, Crypto or Us? I think his name is, he says, I am George, we are all George or whatever. Cool dude, man. I like him because he keeps it 100. But he says, hey, I'm not a big XRP guy. There's a lot of people out there that may not be, I'm sure, but he did say, this is what meaning that he doesn't shill or talk, I shouldn't say shill, he doesn't talk a lot or cover a lot about XRP. Lately he has. And he even went on to say, you can hear him say where he says they've been investing in XRP because they know the sentiment. They know, I think he went on to say that XRP has the strongest community. He said XRP has the strongest community in all of crypto. So a lot of these people who and I've seen several people in the crypto space who you won't see them talk a lot about XRP, but right now they're talking about XRP. And the reason being is because XRP has become more than just something that people who are in the XRP army want to see make it. I think the world of crypto right now is tuned into XRP. I think, you can see some of the biggest analysts, some of the biggest influencers, some of the biggest, people in the space talking about XRP because of the importance of what this case means to all of crypto. Obviously we've seen Coinbase come out with the video that I've shown a bunch of times. And it was a good video. And a lot of us, you could tell a lot of the XRP gurus, might feel a certain way because where were you at in the beginning? And I've said it a couple times myself. But I think at this point we need to come together and lock arms and be almost like in a kumbaya type situation where we understand that this is for all of crypto. And the XRP case doesn't necessarily mean it's a win for all of crypto, but it's definitely positive for all of crypto, meaning that if they go after another coin, it's a better, I think it's a better overall situation for that project. Now, again, every project is different, right? So it's like saying 68J and JC and Liz and Bullish Big D. What's up, Bullish Big D? Beekeeper69. We're all different people. We might all be in the same space, but it doesn't mean we all move the same. We all do things the same, what have you. If that was the case, then you would say that Sam Bankman-Fried conducts his business like they do over at Crypto.com, or Crypto.com conducts their business just like they do at Binance, and Binance conducts their business just like they do at Gemini, and that's not the truth. So everyone's in the space, but it doesn't necessarily everyone moves the same, has the same type of integrity, has the same type of ethics and things like that on how they run their business. So obviously we've seen that with Do Kwon, we've seen that with Sam Bankman-Fried, we've seen that with Celsius, we've seen that with just a bunch of different, and we've seen that outside of crypto with these banking institutions shutting down, and these CEOs or these upper corporate people from those banks running, taking their stocks out right before the bank collapses and giving themselves bonuses and all those kind of things. You know, so just a lot of crap and a lot of corruption. The point I'm trying to make, guys, is this XRP. You know, the more that I research this case and I research, you know, and I'm listening to other people, there's a couple different things I understand. Number one is that this is a very important case for everyone. This is a very important case for everyone. And I think right now the world is tuned in to XRP. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, there's no crypto on planet Earth that is being looked at more than XRP right now. Not one. And you know, MicroStrategy and all those guys, hey, I like those guys, and I'm a Bitcoin guy. But you know, some of these guys are overboard Bitcoin maxi because they'll crap on every other coin, you know, to get their point across. And I don't think that's necessary. Whether they have a point or not is irrelevant. But you know, I'll see things that I think is interesting, and I say, ooh, I want to post that, and then I read further, and I'll see where they're being a maxi, or they're crapping on certain coins to get their point across. And I'm not like that. I don't think you got to crap on XRP to talk about Bitcoin. I don't think you got to talk, you know, crap on Bitcoin to talk about XRP. I don't think you got to, you know, belittle one thing to come across another thing. Now, there are some things out there that ethically or, you know, morally or in a sensible situation, people shouldn't be out there running, looking to get rich overnight with meme coins. I just think that 98 out of 100 times, you're going to get ruined and wrecked. And so whether or not you're in that 2%, you can say, you know, hey, Shiba, Doge, yeah, I get it. I get it. There's some that have made it. You know, Pepe made some people, you know, rich. But how many people are in Pepe right now that either got a little gains or they're down because they bought the hype or whatever? So, and look, this is not against Pepe. The point I'm trying to make, guys, is you just have to have a better strategy than just thinking, you know, because a lot of times what people think is, hey, if I can only get one Bitcoin, I can only get a couple of Ethereum, I can only get so much XRP, I can only get so much Crow. There's a reason they're in the top 20 or the top 30 or the top 10 or the top 5. There's a reason for that, right? So that's that. So obviously, again, not to get too far off track, I think that XRP is profoundly important, especially the next 12 days, because those Hinman emails is not just about XRP, even though they're the ones who are, Liz, here's what I'm saying, even though they're the ones who are mentioned in the lawsuit, and they're the ones who are being sued, and they're the ones who will benefit the greatest. Because, guys, you got to understand something. If they win, and I've said this 1,000 times, I want to say this before moving to my next point. If they win, they will be light years ahead of everyone else. They will be the only regulated crypto on God's green earth. Bitcoin is a commodity. No one knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is. So at the end of the day, hey, Bitcoin's got to pass. Ethereum, for the time being, depends on what these Hinman emails say, has a pass. I don't know. That might not be the case after these Hinman emails come out. But what is for sure, and I was talking to a bunch of my guys about this the other day. What's up, family? My brother, Crypto Tales. So this is what I was telling some of my guys. I said, look, it's not about where the price goes. And I want to get into that right now with XRP. It's the win. You guys understand that? It's the win. It's kind of like saying, I need to know what my child is going to be like in the future before I can get excited and love him and everything else. No. What? No. At the end of the day, the only thing that you want your child to do is be healthy. Just be healthy. Just come out healthy. And at that point, like when you're pregnant, and, you know, or you and your significant other, whatever, you're having a child. The only thing you're praying to the man upstairs, God, is that please let my child be healthy. After that, you're just excited about all the possibilities. It's not even about what he's going to be in 4 or 5. I mean, those are that's the ride. That's the enjoyable part about raising a child. The point I'm trying to make with that is this, guys. The point I'm trying to make is that it's not what XRP price is going to be. A lot of speculation is going out there, and honestly, you got to be very careful with the speculation. But at the end of the day, it's about, do they win? If they win, that's all that matters. It's everything that's after that that's exciting. If they lose, what happens? It's going to set the price back a bit. It's going to dip back a bit, right? It's going to go back some. But you got to understand, XRP is so smart. Ripple is so smart. XRP is a coin connected to Ripple. But, you know, Ripple's so smart because they're building partnership. They're expanding. You know, everyone hears they bought Medico. Yes, but do you understand the partnerships that Medico has? Citibank, so many institutions. It's just they're brilliant in what they're doing. Their long game, their long strategy is brilliant. America is a key component, but it's not the death of Ripple. That's what you have to understand. It's not the death of Ripple. Now, I would say there's probably a 90% chance they win this thing. In my personal opinion, and a lot of people feel the same way. And there's that 10% what if. I think the 10% comes down to a lot of things. I think 10% comes down to, in my opinion, corruption. I think the 10% comes down to corruption. You know, will they, you know, guys, look, I think if we don't think that our government has corruption or that the SEC has corruption or there wasn't something going on with the SEC and Ethereum, there's all this news and all this information talking about the intermingling of, it's just, I think there's a conflict of interest, and I think that's what the him and emos are supposed to support and validate and show. I think that, you know, based off the research that I've been doing, we're in a world where if you come out with the right this or the right that, you can be taken out. We're in a world of manipulation. We're in a world of control. We're in a world that you think you have freedom and rights, but it's only the freedom and rights that they allow you to have. We feel free because they allow us to feel free, but in all actuality, we're enslaved in a system that's not meant for us, for the very few to win. And even when you win, you got to be careful because I'm just telling you guys, it's a crazy system. And I just think this whole thing with the SEC and I think XRP, the more I read and the more I research, they were sacrificed. I think XRP was sacrificed. I think XRP was the guinea pig to a bigger, to this Operation Choke Point 2.0. I think when they filed the XRP lawsuit, they were waiting. You know, a lot of people say, how could Sam Bankman-Fried get away with all the things he got away with? I think they saw with Sam Bankman-Fried. At some point, you got to question that. But they were waiting for something to blow up and explode so they can interject Operation Choke Point 2.0 and all these silly things about if you go VPN, 20 years in prison, 250. I think this is a part of a bigger plan. I think so. And I believe that there's an agenda here. I think the agenda is an all-out attack on crypto. I think that if you understand how big this win is and why they're doing everything they can do not to let it happen. And look, I don't want to talk about things that, I agree that we will rise. We will rise, that's for sure, sis. But now what it comes down to is how much of an influence, how much of that corruptive system and embodiment of people will try to impact Judge Torres's decision. This is a very difficult time, I think, for that lady, because what she has to deal with in all the ramifications of, her ruling in Ripple's favor, because I think this is a system that is so corrupt that is, who knows what they can say or do towards that lady. So, all we can do is pray that she finds strength to do the right thing. That's all we can do. Pray that lady finds the strength to do the right thing, okay? And it's not about getting tricked out of your, no, that's right, you're right, Queen. Don't get tricked out of your position. All I'm saying is, you definitely, Queen, you're right. Matter of fact, you got to be strong in your belief. You got to be strong in all the things that you're doing. You have to be strong. Look, I'm keeping it 100. So with that being said, let's move on, because I have feel in my heart a 1,000,000% that Ripple should win. Now, but I'm in it for the long haul. Okay, the next thing is these influencers. Be careful about YouTube, guys. Look, there's a lot of people who are, they're coming out with the settlement. It's over. It's done. It's going to be this date. And I saw one guy that got called out by someone big, and then he went back and tried to, explain himself, and he was called out, and it's like, where did your source come from? Stop doing that. And he, I didn't mean anything, you got to be careful, guys, because a lot of these guys, they'll say whatever they want to say, because at the end of the day, they're trying to live the dream. They're trying to make it just like most people who are out there in the crypto world. Some of these guys probably don't got 10,000 in their name, probably don't got 20,000 names. So maybe they got 100,000 to their name, whatever it is. Some of them may not even have that. And I don't say that to be facetious. I say that because these guys are trying to shill their way. Some of these guys might have 5 or 10, 20 grand. They're trying to shill their way into a different lifestyle. And I've caught it with certain people. And, when you come from the background that I've come from and you start listening to these guys talk, you can see there's not a lot of sense there. Some of these guys are just, any idiot can pick up a mic and get on the screen and grab one of these and grab, oh, shoot, I didn't turn my light on. And I guess I'm an idiot for not turning my light on. But any idiot can set up a YouTube channel. I fought against it because I didn't want to be in the same boat as, the average Joe, because like I said, I'm not here, when I talk about growth and support, I talk about growth and support only because I want you guys to appreciate what I've done and who I am as a person. My success came way before crypto and way before YouTube. For those of you guys, again, I said humbly, go over to my Facebook, Instagram, look back years, and you'll kind of get an idea of what I've done. And I don't say that to try to boost myself up. I just say that they don't put people in Success Magazine or this magazine or Business Insider and all these things to get awards and request you all over the world because you're some idiot. I'm here because I want to speak the truth. I'm here because I'm passionate about everything that I do. I'm here because I met a few of y'all that turned into a few more that literally I fell in love with this group, and I fell in love with this opportunity to just be there with you guys and share with you guys and let you guys know about me and my wife's incredible life and journey in the cryptocurrency space. But I'm not here to prove nothing. I would like to have more people that I influence. I would like to have more people that could appreciate what we do here at Crypto for Life. Yes, I would love to do more giveaways. Yes, I would love to one day give away a car, a month for 6 to 12 months. It just really all depends. And I was thinking about that the other day too. We got to talk about that. But because I think the day that does come to point where I want to do, a car giveaway on the show and do several cars, I definitely think it's not going to be a will thing, because anybody can come in for this first time and jump on the wheel and get lucky. It's definitely going to go to the people who've been my biggest supporters, and me and my wife will determine who those are. So I think I'm going to switch that one up for sure, because, that's a big deal. It's not like a 20 XRP or which could still be big down the line. But when it comes down to stuff like that, we're going to definitely take care of the people who took care of us. That's for sure. So with that being said, guys, just be careful about who you listen to. Be careful. The day that the lawsuit ends, we'll all know together. The day that, there's clarity, we'll all know together. But just be careful with all these guys, because they can make you lose a lot of money. That's also with people who are saying we're going to go up or we're going to go down. There's so many of these guys I think just bias. I'd rather go down $500,000 than to sit up there and tell you something that's not true. Because at the end of the day, like I was explaining to someone not too long ago, if I've got 1,000 of a coin and it goes down by 50%, I still got 1,000 of a coin. It's my belief in that project. If I got enough belief in that project, it doesn't matter. I mean, look where 2021 was compared to where we're at now. A lot of my projects went down 90%. You know how much money that is? 80, 90% down, right? So at the end of the day, if you believe in something, you believe in something and you hold on for the long run. Ain't that right? Tony Baggs knows. What's up, Tony Baggs? Frankie Legends in the house. What's up, Jay? What's up, my brother? Queen's in the house. Yes, big brother Jay. Looking out for always, Liz. Always, sis. That's what it's all about, man. So I just want you guys to be real careful, because I know this is not the only show you guys listen to. And a lot of times we'll see somebody and even when it comes to Da Vinci J, I like Da Vinci J. I like what he did. I like, and I show his videos, but there's a lot of people. I like Carl the Moon. But there's a lot of people out there that say, and I've had people DM me personally and ask me to stop following those guys because they say they're scammers. And I don't look, I'm not going to belittle anyone. I don't know what someone's done, and I'm not going to take up for someone, because I could take up for someone who was a pedophile. I could take up for someone who was a bank robber. I would take up somebody who did something bad. And I don't know who a person is, so I don't want to sit up there and take up for anyone. What I'm saying is that the only person I can defend is myself, right? So, I'm just saying, be careful out there, guys, because there are a lot of guys. There's a lot of stuff that I've heard out there. People getting together with projects, letting projects shield their channel, their entire channel. These guys who've had massive YouTube channels, they get behind the project, it booms. That YouTuber who did that makes boohoo money. There's some of these YouTubers out there, guys, worth 30, 40, 50, 100, $200 million. And I remember listening to one particular guy, I won't call his name out on the show, but he said, hey, I would jump in the projects early on. I would find them and run up. And again, whether he was showing them to his group, whatever. It is what it is. Just real recognize real. And so at the end of the day, just be careful because your money is precious. You got to understand, every $100 that you waste has the potential of being $1,000 at the right run up. And so, or more, right? So, especially if half the things they're saying with XRP is true. If XRP really was created to be, again, this is not financial advice, entertainment purposes only, but if it really was built, which I have my personal opinion, but you got to be careful. And I'm explaining why you got to be careful in what you say now. I'm going to explain. I want to get to that. Okay. So right now we're talking about what's next for crypto. Okay, my man Brent Hill says, attention to all crypto enthusiasts. The future of XRP is about to change as the SEC court case is approaching a resolution or settlement. Get ready for some big market moves. Now, I retweeted this because I believe in what he's saying. Attention all crypto enthusiasts. The future of XRP is about to change, whether it changes for the good with a win or it changes temporarily with a retracement with a loss. Because you got to understand, XRP's got way bigger things going on than just what's here in the good old USA. There's a lot of companies that are waiting, and I do feel like if they win, it's going to be a, guys, I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's like everyone knows who LeBron James is. Everyone knows who Michael Jordan is. Everyone knows who Kobe Bryant was and still lives in many people's heart. But could you imagine if you can go back in time and you had that little baby LeBron James and you knew that he was going to be LeBron James someday? And that's how I feel XRP is right now. The potential for XRP greatness is humongous if they win. Because again, it's about the win. You can't even fathom the partnerships that they have. You can't even fathom the people that are going to come on board. You can't even fathom the money that will come in if they win. Again, this is just hypothetical. This is not for sure. There's no guarantees. This is not financial advice. Mama mentality for sure. This is just entertainment purposes only. So I agree with what he says. The future is about to change. Now, it depends on the SEC court case for the resolution or settlement. Get ready for some big market moves. It will help all of crypto. So I do agree with that. So I reposted that for sure. Bitcoin is beautiful. I think it is a beautiful opportunity. It says, go and look at some of these guys, man, like Mr. Huber here. How is that not a real conspiracy? A week before the SEC gives Ethereum a free pass, Joseph Lubin gives an interview that's literally called The Secret Behind Ethereum's Success, where he explains that it is important that the SEC shares other projects. Guys, scares other projects. You guys gotta understand, guys, listen to what he said right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you focused on the meme coin or you focus on the facts? Because you got to understand the facts and your due diligence and digging for this information can help all the things that you want to be successful over time, or at least let you know where things sit. So I've just been really digging lately. I've just been enjoying every single day doing homework on this incredible ecosystem called cryptocurrency and looking for. I've been in search for the truth. Now look at this. What he says. I'm gonna read it again for those of you guys who weren't paying attention. How is that not a real conspiracy? A week before the SEC gives Ethereum a free pass. Isn't that kind of why Martha Stewart got thrown in jail? Before something happened, she took her stocks out. Huh? Isn't this the same thing, corrupted stuff we're talking about banking CEOs and all these corporate people taking $10 million bonuses and getting their investments out before so why is this any different? This is okay? This is not a conspiracy? This is the American way? Huh? Joseph Lubin gives an interview that's literally called The Secrets Behind Ethereum's Success, guys. These are facts. Where he explains it is important that the SEC scares other projects. And so you guys can go on all this and read on, but it's just crazy when you think about some of this stuff that's going on, man. It's just, I've been so mind-boggled over the last probably couple weeks of just research. And I haven't said a whole lot about it, but it's just been mind-boggling, some of the stuff I've been finding out about why Ethereum got to pass and why they've gotten this kind of support they've gotten is mind-boggling. And I think that's what the Hitman emails. That's why it's so important. You say, why are the Hitman emails so important? Well, understand the conspiracy, understand the corruption, understand the way they played, and they used XRP as a pawn. They put XRP in a position to fail, so that them and their buddies whose pockets are getting greased, them and their buddies who had certain interests in Ethereum would be extremely successful. Guys, I'm telling you, got all the information's going out, and it's not to go, well, CJ tell us about it. No, go tell your damn self about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I say that in that way to say, I'll tell you what I tell you, but this is your business. If you're going to be a multimillionaire, embrace it for what it is. If you want to be a billionaire, embrace it. But for people who are looking to just skate along in a way that, hey, I just get lucky, I'm just part of something, I'm going to get the residue and be a millionaire, God bless you. And I just think that's the wrong way to do anything. I'm a business owner. I came from welfare. I had to fight for everything I got. Everything I got. Hard work, reading, studying what it was to be a leader, getting the confidence to get on stage, understanding how to talk to people, training after training after training. Just the same approach that I got into crypto. Well, you're lucky. You could just go out there and spend $1 million or $500,000 like it's lucky. No, I bust my butt. I work my tail off. And so I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. Dominic Scott knows what I'm talking about. I've known Dominic Scott for years. JC for years in this space. Everything I do there is part of a bigger equation based off of what I've studied. Failure is not an option, but it's what you do. It's what you do each and every day to put yourself in a position to win. Right? Success is not easy, but it's also not hard. This is fun. So at the end of the day, the way I'm saying this, guys, is you've got to be a student. If I always say, if you want to enjoy the rain, you got to embrace the mud. You got to put the time in. You've got to learn. You got to find out. Or just, I'm just going to eat some Pringles. I'm going to go eat some Doritos and some bean dip. I'm going to go eat some chips and salsa, sit back here and watch, TV and check out the playoffs and watch, late night, this and waste all that time and say when him and emails, it'll probably bless me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll get in the next Pepe, whatever your strategy is, God bless you. God bless you. But I promise you this. The people that will be standing on top of the mountain are the people that put the work in. Straight up. And I've never seen it be any other way. I don't know why crypto would be any different. Sometimes you can get lucky. You can go out there and buy a lottery ticket and get lucky too. But the majority of the times it takes some type of effort. So I say that to say, guys, go out there and put the work in. This is going to be an incredible ride if you go out there and put it in. And it's kind of like my coach said. I used to, Coach, why you always on me? Why you always, I used to pull me out the game, but I was the #1 scorer, the MVP, all that stuff when I was in college. I was a go-to guy. And he said, he pulled me aside one day and he said, James, he said, son, I'm hard on you because you're the most likely to win. You're the most likely to succeed. I want to see you win in everything you do. And that gave me a different respect for my coach. To this day, I love him like crazy. And so I say that because the reason that I say the things that I say is not to belittle anyone. It's not to be this or not to be that. It's because I want you to win. I actually care about you winning. I know that you have what it takes to win, but you have to believe it and you have to do the things that it takes in order to get there. Bullets, Big D's in the house. BKP69. Queen Liz Herrera. What's up, my friend? Appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Let's keep it going. Let's check out.
I think adoption will come. I think we're going to see more of it. I do think right now and you see there is a divide with crypto, right? You see sort of between Republicans and Democrats, but also the older generation versus the younger generation, right? You see the younger senators and congressmen kind of, being more on board with it, whereas the older incumbents like the Elizabeth Warrens of the world and the Brad Shermans just don't understand the technology to the point where they've had banks all their lives, right? So they're reliant on basically.
You heard what she said? They've had banks. They've been in a system their whole lives that have made them rich. And they see the jeopardy of their positions, right? With these institutions, bank runs, and all these different things, they see that the evolution of money is upon them, and they don't want the change. You got to understand what they say. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Some old dogs you can, but most old dogs you can't. They don't want to change. If you got a dog that's used to doing this and a dog that's using that, he's used to going out there pissing on a certain place or get his toy and you go, Rawr! You ever try to take a old school dog? Old dogs are scary because they're setting their way. You take that toy, Rawr! They try to get your butt, right? They can be even old dogs. They can be grumpy as hell. I got a little old dog right now. If I try to chastise, but hey, Precious, why'd you pee on it? She'll show me. I'm like, hey, little fool, I raised you since a puppy. But it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Good point. So a lot of these OGs or these old school people like Elizabeth Warren and all the Gary Gensler, and Gary Gensler is just an old puppet being played to play us. But they don't want to see this change, guy, and they're doing everything they can. This whole XRP lawsuit is to stop the evolution of money. This whole XRP lawsuit is because they understand exactly what Ripple is. They know exactly the power that Ripple will have if they win. You hear me? That's why this is happening. Let's finish listening to this.
What they know, the TradFi space. So I do think that there's resistance there. And until we get some kind of change, some kind of, pro-crypto candidates in the 2024 election, in the midterm elections as well, I think we won't see, that choke point necessarily let up. I do think that it's inevitable. I mean, crypto's here to stay, right?
Crypto is here to stay. You better believe it. You better believe it. The U.S. SEC has been taking steps to target influencers that are illegally shilling crypto assets in order to manipulate their prices. Now, you guys understand this is something that has been all over for the last 24 to 40 hours. They've been talking about it for a while, but it's coming back. They've literally got an enforcement group that's looking at everything influencers are saying. They're looking at every word. And if you're shilling or you're trying to pump up a coin, and it's not just saying, this is not financial advice, buy Pepe, buy Ben, buy... that does not protect you guys. And so that's why I try to always make sure people understand that, you always got to do your own research. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not shilling any coin. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm not telling you to buy XRP. I'm not telling you about XLM. I'm not telling you about Bitcoin. I'm telling you, and I've always told you from the day that we started this, be a great student. Now, I might clown around and say, hey, guys, I'm excited about this. Oh, my God. And this and that, right? Because I'm excited. And I'll give you the facts. It's kind of like when a pastor gets in front of a room and he starts talking about God and da-da-da-da-da-da. But I always love the fact that he can go back and show me where in the Bible it said that. I want facts. I want proof. And so, when I talk about things, it's factual things. I'm not going to go out there off the top of my head. Hope you are all taking notes. Jay is speaking facts. He is has our best interest at heart. I resonate with my brother because our stories are very similar, not financial. Thank you so much. So I appreciate you. Liz Herrera with the $10 super chat. That's so huge, Liz. That is so huge. And it's not just a super chat. It's the fact that you took the opportunity to let everybody hear your voice in a way that it can't be denied. And I appreciate it. I think that's a lot of times what the super chats are, whether it's a $10, $1, 50 cents, whatever it is, that you took the time to let everybody hear what you have to say aloud. Because I can't get to I try to read all the chats, but for Liz to take the opportunity to say, hey guys, listen to my brother. And that's what it's all about, guys. This is just my truth. This is my truth. It's that thing, that seed, that mustard seed that my mom implanted me as a little kid. When she used to take care of the mentally. You got to even watch what you say half the time. But certain kids that had handicaps, we'll just put it that way. And we had some that lived with us, and then I would work the summer schools with her, and she just taught me to love people, and I fell in love with people. I love people. I know everyone loves something. I love people, and I love helping people. I think every time I help somebody, it makes me feel just a little bit more closer to my mom, who's gone, and God rest her soul. So at the end of the day, guys, I appreciate you guys. Understand, I don't make, YouTube is not making me any money. I don't make a dime. Matter of fact, it costs me more time and money than anything else. I spent thousands of dollars for what? For what? A couple likes? I don't think so. I could have what we have right now from now to the next 5 or 10 years, and I'll be okay with that. I'm okay with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's something greater than just, now, yes, I want to see the likes of engagement. A lot of time when you see me, if I've ever shown any kind of frustration, because if I'm sitting here with the people that I have a lot of compassion for, and I don't see those likes back on Twitter or on YouTube, then I feel like I'm not getting that compassion back. Does that make sense? It's like having a significant other. It's like me. My wife treats me like a king, right? And I treat her like a queen. But if you treat someone like a queen and you're not getting that treatment back, then then there's a problem. And so that's a lot of times you guys will see me how I act when I say, hey guys, get over there. And I appreciate and love each and every one of you guys who sit up there and say, hit the like and subscribe. Every time I see that, that means a lot, because you're taking time out of your day for a moment to remind everyone why you feel special about this channel. Don't think that there's one thing that you don't do that I don't look at. Don't think that when I sit back and I'm relaxing, I don't go through and I look who like my tweets and I just smile. I look at so many people, especially the ones who are consistently doing it. And I go, you know what, man, that dude Anthony Wanner, or that person BK69, or that person Queen, whoever it is. I look back, I say, you know what? And that's what yesterday I was thinking about this. I said, you know what? When I do the car giveaway thing, when I do this and that, and all the things I've talked about, I'm changing it up. See, a wheel, that's cool for some crypto. And no, I'm not belittling the crypto, because God knows that if XRP was to go to $1,000 or $10,000, there's going to be a whole lot of people that got blessed by this channel. But when it comes to giving away gifts and stuff like that, it's definitely going to be for the people who I showed love to, and they showed me love back on a consistent basis. I can't sit up there and have a wheel for a car or something like that, and all of a sudden it goes around and somebody popped up and got lucky. You know how that's going to make me feel? I've rarely even seen that person, barely even know that person. They want to, no, it's not going to happen. So, Liz, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much, sis. And just for that reason, I'm going to take a pause and say, you know what, thank you. Tails, let her know how I feel. Woo!
Swift in other words, was not good to last. Stuck your ride, stuck your ride.
Does it like it is. Got them switching gears, new Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags, I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, banks ain't letting money go. Swimming in.
All right, guys, let's get to it. Appreciate you. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much again. My sister Liz in the house. What do we got here? Is just getting started. Bitcoin is just getting started. I agree with that. Excited to use XRP to improve my family quality of life. That's awesome. Britt Hill. I've had some conversation with him through DM. Great guy. You guys get a chance to go check out my man Britt Hill. You see him right here. Super cool dude. Definitely bullish on XRP. Cool guy though. Super cool guy. Elon Musk, 38 astronauts to orbit so far. That's amazing. Shouts out to Elon Musk and what they're doing over there at NASA and SpaceX. I love that kind of stuff. Remember as a kid, I want to be on the moon. Bitcoin may be closing 27.2, which is actually below that now. So it's the first negative month it's had in 2023, they say. You can see right here, we're kind of going past this little upwards trend line. Good morning, everyone. Garfield. You know, it's funny. I used to draw, and that was like one of my favorite characters to draw is Garfield. There's a wallet with XRP that moved. John Deaton. It says Ripple CTO and Joe Katz. Ripple CTO Joe Katz and XRP lawyer John Deaton said the Hemming emails will be revealed inevitably. I agree with that. We all know that. June 13th coming up. If you guys want to read more about that, you can go in there. We'll run out of time, so we're going to keep going. Replying to digital asset Ripple and Senator Warren, absolutely correct. Small change. They positioned their U.S. Wall Street, but see, this is talking about the Hemming emails, guys. This is an interesting read. It's not that long, so I'll read it. Absolutely correct. So he's replying to someone. Obviously, you can see right here. This is part of a different thread here. It says, I'll read what Digital Asset Investor says. He says, Hinman already has the safe harbor memo that has already met with Ethereum investors lobbying for a free pass. According to BP Costello filing the Ripple lawsuit later would be Clayton Hinman given. So the thing about this, guys, I don't want to get too much into this, but it seems like a lot of these guys who brought this against Ripple, they did so right before they retired. So they put all this stuff on Ripple, got themselves out of the equation, and then left Gary Gensler to fight the fight. And so this is him in here, and it talks about that. If you're interested in listening to that, go ahead and let me see how long it is. 45 seconds. Let me see. We can do that real quick.
Why aren't you stopping all the ICOs, which are clearly unregulated investments?
So when I talked about taking a balanced approach, what we are trying to do is recognize this new technology, specifically the blockchain technology that underlies it, may have some promise.
Oh, I'm not saying ban blockchain, just ban the ICOs.
Okay. Some folks are finding that the ICO instrument allows for a different type of enterprise, one that's more decentralized and which they think has some value. We are
Charlatans and scammers have always favored
Gentleman's
decentralized new enterprises. I yield.
Charlatans and scammers. That's what he had to say to Hinman. Guys, I'm telling you, they knew it's funny because sometimes other politicians know what's going on. They'll call it out, they'll ask questions, and then they'll just kind of retreat back, understanding that it's bigger, it's a bigger situation, and they want to deal with, and they just let these things go. But you better believe that Ripple was targeted, and yeah. So anyways, it says Brian Costello responds. It says absolutely correct. Small chains, they position their U.S. Wall Street buddies and themselves to profit from China blockchain IPOs, not friends in China, built around Ether and Bitcoin. Remember, Hinman and Clayman were the Alibaba lawyers. Isn't that crazy? Hinman was even still being paid by his law firm. Then that whole fiasco is going, guys, it's just so much corruption here, guys. So much corruption. So much corruption. So hopefully all that stuff comes out. Tomorrow I will actually be on the road, guys. For those of you guys who don't know, I will be mobile. It's funny because as I was digressing on my couch with my dog, and me and my wife went to go watch, we were supposed to go watch Little Mermaid the other day, but we wound up watching it last night. But before that, we had watched Fast X or something like that. I like all those movies. Little Mermaid was actually pretty dope. I want to kiss the girl. Good Lord. It just brought back memories because I watched that thing 1,000 times with my kids when they were younger. And man, they got that spot on. They got the Little Mermaid spot on. They had the Little Mermaid being played by a young African American girl who did a great job. But it's just they caught every little nuance of the movie. It was amazing to see a live version, and when things were happening and when songs would come on and little scenes, you're like, oh my God, they like got that down to a T. So great movie. It was amazing. Thank you so much, sis. So we're traveling tomorrow to go see our kids, and my youngest actually graduated, and so we're gonna be down there hanging out with them. And I came up with this. I was sitting there thinking just how I was feeling at the moment. So I'd been listening to a lot of stuff that day. Before going to the movies, and it was kind of weighing on me, and looking at this and looking at influencers and looking at the SEC and looking at the Hinman, what was going on, and just looking at everything as a whole, and just thinking to myself, how could a country that's supposed to be the greatest country in the world not take care of their own people? How could they try to lie to us and say everything they're doing is in our best interest? I'm just telling you guys, there's so many conflicting stories, and I won't get into that. But I'll tell you guys what, I want to see the movie Elemental coming out on the 6th. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of good movies coming out. They got a remake. They got that. They got a remake of Indiana Jones coming out. They've got a bunch of stuff. I said, ooh. I was looking at the little poster. Ooh, a lot of stuff. June's going to be a good month. It's just so hard, guys. And I want to make an example, but I don't want to say something to offend someone. So it's just hard when you're saying you're for the people and you're not for the people. This has got nothing to do with the people. It's called money corruption, Crypto OG. I know you don't. I know you feel the same way. I sat on my couch and I was taking it all in, and I guess because I'm such an emotional, loving dude, and I think over the years, the more and more I've had kids, the more and more emotional and loving I've gotten. As far as they say a lot of times men are logical and women are emotional. I think when you're a combination of both. Sometimes it takes you a while to become a combination of both, but I'm definitely a combination of both. So I'm very logical, business oriented, but I'm also a big lover. And I sat down, it was weighing on me. And I just, at that moment on my couch, Animal, Liz Herrera, Crypto OG, and all you guys are here, Laurel Jack, I didn't feel very proud to be an American. You understand what I'm saying? And I say that in a way that I just, and it's funny because I was watching BitBoy earlier, and I think he sparked it. BitBoy had a deal that he was on, and he says, it was his yesterday's show. If you go back and look at his show, it was one of the shows. I don't know how many he did yesterday. He says, I don't feel very proud to be an American. And that resonated with me as I was sitting down, and I said, I feel the same way. I don't feel very proud to be an American right now. Because, the greatest country, the greatest system, and you got people, again, who are just American maxis to the point, well, we can't do no wrong. Yes, we can. And right now, the American people are being violated. The American people are being robbed and cheated out of an opportunity to win. I was going on and reading other other tweets, and I'm sorry guys, we're gonna probably go a couple minutes early, from some people who have been in Ripple and other assets for a long time, and because of this jacked up game of chess that they're playing, they've hurt a lot of people. They've hurt a lot of people. There's some people, I was listening to one guy says he got into Ripple early on, and he's actually there's actually, for you guys don't know, there's a group of people that are looking to sue the SEC as soon as they roll. As soon as this lawsuit's over, they're looking to sue the SEC. And the guy was talking about him and these group of people. I guess they must have got together, formed some kind of group, because they said they got into Ripple early on, and this fibulous lawsuit, this crappy, unwarranted lawsuit, has put them in a position where they've lost their investment. And some people said they had to take out, like they've been, it's kind of like they put in a lot of money in the beginning, and then this Ripple case happened, and because of all this crap, especially if Ripple wins, they're like, look, man, we're going to go back and sue the SEC because of what they did. I could have been way up. I could have this and that, but I had to go sell for a loss just to do, so there's a lot of people that feel that way. There's a lot of people who feel that way. And so I'm just telling you guys, that's not very American-like. When you hurt your people, when you hurt the American people over propaganda. And I think that's where we're at right now. There's some hidden agendas. There's some people who've got their pockets super packed. You're backing Ethereum. Is a founder, and I'm not beating up Ethereum. I'm not, this is not a personal attack. But is Vitalik Buterin, is he an American? Is he an American like Gary Gensler? I'm sorry, like Gary Gensler. Good Lord, I don't know what Gary Gensler is. Like Brad Garlinghouse. It's I'm just saying. It's like they'll do anything they can do to make money. They'll, just like the whole deal with Alibaba. There's a lot of conflicted concerns with that whole thing and how that went down. A lot of people made money. A lot of politicians made money. And I think that's what happened and what they saw with Ethereum, an opportunity to make a bunch of money, and they used XRP as a guinea pig to take down the rest of crypto. I sat there and I wasn't feeling very American yesterday. And the fact that you see the SEC is driving so many companies out of America. So we're going to talk about that on the road tomorrow. That's tomorrow. I made this for tomorrow, and I put when will it stop, and we're just gonna shoot the crap tomorrow while I'm driving out of town. So that'll be a mobile live, probably while I'm in the car driving tomorrow. So I hope you guys can tune in. And I'm going to still try to keep it around because I believe we'll be on the road at 9 o'clock. We will. So it's still going to be 9 o'clock. I'm going to keep it the same time. All right, guys. So I appreciate that. Let's see. Finally, a recording I can listen to. Cool move from a cool guy. Let's see here. I'm not sure how long this is, but if you guys get a chance, check out this recording here. XRP to $1. Hey, we don't know where XRP can go to 2 more cents more. We don't know what it's going to be, and I'm not going to sit here and speculate a price. I don't think it's about a price. I don't think it's about a price. It's about the win. And I know my man Crypto OG can agree with that. The rest of the world is laughing at us. It's horrible. I know. It ain't nothing new, but yeah. Chicago gets rough. That's right. I can't say that word. Chicago. That was that my wife was laughing yesterday because she said something yesterday. I said Chicago. She started laughing when we were walking because she knows I be saying this on the channel. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, right? Chicago. But no, you're right. And look, guys, you're right. The rest of the world's laughing at us. I mean, it's the saddest, for the greatest country that's always been deemed the greatest country. It's one of the saddest stories, what they're doing to their own people. And the truth came out. That's all it is. The truth finally comes out. The truth comes out. We look a certain way. They make us seem a certain way. But the rest of the world doesn't want anything to do with us. They don't want anything to do with our dollar. And at the end of the day, they're laughing at us. I think I couldn't put it any better, Animal. I couldn't put it any better. That's for sure. Velo. Buy the dip. Let's go Crypto for Life. So, hey, guys, I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Let's keep it going. Anything else here to talk about? Window of time closing. It says the window of time to prepare is closing. We are going to wake up one day soon and be on the other side of a new monetary system. A group of leaders have been called to serve humanity in an unprecedented way. If you are one of those people, this thread is for you. So you can guys open this up and check out the thread she's talking about. There must really be something shocking in those Hinman emails. And this is the president of Ripple. Breaking Tether has invested in CityPay, leading local Bitcoin and USDT payment processing company. They're making some moves. Wonder why. Crypto exchange Gemini has revealed it is seeking a crypto license in the United Arab Emirates, citing fruitful conversations with regular. Look, people are just trying to find other places to go. They're sick of the U.S. These are Americans. Say what you want about crypto. Sorry, I'm trying to read too fast. Say what you want about crypto, but we're all some wild shakaka. He said ASS people for still being here all the way through the bear market, and we're all the way effing early than the majority of humans in the world. So kudos to you all. Each and every one of you are wild animals, I guess is what he's saying. I like this right here. Greatest player, greatest scorer, greatest all-around player. I think you can break it down like that. Honor to be granted. Let me do that. This is from crypto.com. Honor to be granted the major payment institution license by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. They got some things going on in Singapore. Congratulations. Investing in XRP is like seeing through a magician's trick. He will let you focus on the left hand. I like how they said this. Shouts out to my man King Dogo. He'll let you look at the left hand. Lawsuit, XRP is a security. XRP is a scam. Ripple will never be used as bank. So he's saying what they're doing in the left hand, while the right hand is doing a trick. New Ripple board members. So kudos to my man King Dogo. That's pretty funny. Okay, guys, I think that might be it. XDC shouts out to XDC as well. Shows an upward movement in the last 24 hours, indicating bullish trend. XDC, big deal. Not financial advice. Number of addresses holding 10,000 worth of XRP steadily approaching. Wow. Huh? So look at that, guys. Look, people are bullish right now. Not financial advice, just saying. Just facts are facts. See, you can check that out if you like. Gary Ginswood says, we will sell that Ether to retail investors. We will register with the SEC. Promise. They're saying that the SEC is now accepting Ether as payments. Isn't that funny, guys? They're accepting Ethereum as payments. Freaking hilarious. If you want to check that out, you can see it right here. I can't read that small. Sent to in prison. Okay. They threw out some charges. Good Lord. Get them. Just talked about the debt selling. So, guys, we're going to move on. We're already an hour over the deal here. So, this was crazy. I don't know if you guys saw this. Senator Warren is blaming fentanyl crisis on crypto. I saw this. I was like, what? Blaming the fentanyl crisis on crypto. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Just a reminder that politicians hate you, and are liars. Last time I checked, 99% of drugs purchases happened with fiat, which is money, dollars. Good Lord. All right, guys, I think that's enough. I got a little overboard with my conversation. Hope you guys saw some value in today's stream. I appreciate you guys. Liz, shouts out to Liz, my sister. Thank you so much for the super chat. Since that means we're Alex D Vlogs. What's up, my brother? Oh, by the way, Alex D Vlogs, if you're going to be on there, but I'm going to set up my Keeping It 100 stream on Sunday. We'll be back Saturday evening. So Sunday, I will do it. My Keeping It 100. I'm gonna find the 3 or 4 people that want to be on that. They XRP bags 1 or 2, but I just gotta check because I know he does something on Sunday. So when I get off the stream now, I'll connect with everybody about this Sunday. Friday will be mobile tomorrow, which you guys saw the banner, which is just how does it feel to be in the U.S. right now? What's going on? Saturday will also be a mobile stream as well. And then Sunday, I'll be back here in the studio for Keeping It 100 with 68J and my guests. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Again, Queen, thank you so much. Laurel Jack, Liz, you're legendary. Thank you so much, sis, for letting everyone know how you feel about what we do here. Laurel Jack, Animo, my brother. Crypto OG, my man, Pots and Pans. Appreciate you. Beekeeper69, one of my day ones here with the show. Bullish Big D, my brother, one of the top mods in the group. I appreciate Firemaster, what's up, little brother? In the house. Queen, definitely thank you so much again, Liz. Anthony Wanner, Bullish, Big D, Beekeeper69, I think I said all those names already. Let's see anybody else. Damon Scott, Damone Scott, my brother. Dominic Scott is in the house. Laurel Level, Tony Bags. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in, man. It means the world to me. Definitely thank you guys. Crypto Tales, appreciate you, my brother. We're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys mañana via mobile. Until next time, your boy James, a.k.a. 6AJ.